Welcome back to Amy Jo Junk Journals. We're going to be working in our grungy small junk journal, whatever it was called. I don't remember. I've been working on other things this weekend. Tina came up. I did work on, okay, so y'all seen me do this page and this page. I added this page, has a little tuck spot here and a little card here. And then I did, oh, that's the only page I did. Thought I did another one. Did not. Tina and I was working on different pages this week, or different things this weekend. I thought maybe now, I don't know what Tina did with it. I am not prepared for this video at all. So I am just winging it. I know this is not going to cover this, but this is just, I'm going to put that on there because I want it, it's going to help me grunge it up. Oops. So I thought we'd work on this is Sunday for me, so this video will be going up Monday for you all. It's a scorcher here. This weekend has been hot, hot, hot. Tina come up, she helped me resupply my Etsy shop with some journals. She came up with a really cool idea. Well, it wasn't her idea. It was somebody's idea that she was watching on a, what was it called? A reel. And she wanted me to talk to my friends, she said, about it. And what it is called a traveling journal. And basically what it is we all make a group of us, and it can get expensive, but I think we might like it, is we each make a journal, and it can be a small one, you know, maybe one just this size, but not, you know, ring bound or anything like that. And then we all exchange it, you know, a group of us, you know, not many, but we exchange it. And then that person that we exchange with does like 2 or 3 pages in it or whatever. I'm just saying. And then we we send it to the next person to do 2 or 3 pages, and then we send it to the next person. How many ever, you know, agree to do this? And that's her version of a traveling journal. And see, we were talking about our trip, because she's going with me to see my son in October out in Phoenix. And she goes, we need to make a traveling journal. And I said, I told you I'm using my sea turtle for our trip to Phoenix. And she goes, no. So she explained this concept to me because she's seen it in a reel. And so this is what she wants to do. And she goes, you need to talk to your friends. She says, you know, because I don't get on them lives. I watch the reruns. And she says, you're close to these ladies. So the next live I can attend to, you know, maybe I'll bring it up. But I thought I'd say something here because I thought it sounded like a good idea. I mean, you know, it could add up with shipping if there's very many people, but you know, maybe we can break it up and do two or three different groups if there's very many people interested in it. But I think that would be a great idea because it's a different concept on the traveling journal. I think it would be great. I would be willing to do it, you know, with 5 people. You do it 5 different times. You're looking at about, you know, $30 to $50 in shipping, depending on how far away the next person is that you have to ship it to. You know, I mean, approximately. And we've all spent that much on journals before that we've bought from people. So I thought that was a great idea. So anybody out there, any of my friends that are watching, let me know if you would be interested in that. And Sandra, if you're watching, I did talk to Tina about doing a video with me. She's like, I don't know. So I might be able to talk her into it one of these days. I don't know about anytime soon, but I thought that would just be awesome for the traveling journal thing. So let me know, please. Let me know if y'all might be interested in something like that, because I definitely would, and I definitely would absolutely love to do something like that with my friends. So please, please let me know, and somehow I will get that coordinated. But she also wants to be involved, so we would have to, you know, make sure she's... You know what? I'm going to get this wet before I try to get that dark. So, and I don't know who did it. She just said on this reel that she was watching it. That's what it was. So I would have to, so we could credit whoever, you know, we would have to get that information so we could credit her. But that's not working at all. Maybe I shouldn't have got it wet. Or maybe an alcohol ink. I can get an alcohol ink and try. Somebody just honked at my shirtless husband mowing the lawn. Just want to, this is Gathered Twigs distress spray. I'll spray it here so that it'll just want on the edges. But yeah, I was really excited about when she said that. I mean, August is a really busy month for me, but I would make it happen. We could do it whenever. So I would love that. Please, please, please let me know if you would all be interested in that. Okay, I want to layer this with some, let me see if I can find it, because my desk is horrendous after crafting this weekend with Miss Tina. I have things out everywhere, and I have no idea where my but that's all right. I can get some. I can't find my tea bags at the moment, so I will get some pattern paper out. I know I have that out somewhere. Just a second. I have to get it out of the closet. Sorry about that. I also got some piano roll paper because I can't find anything. I thought I had some pattern paper out, some antique pattern paper, because I just want to layer this up. I want to, give it as much character as possible. So let's try that. That was the shiny side. So let's make sure we're not doing the shiny side. So how is everybody? I don't remember if I asked that or not. I got on the thing about the traveling junk journal, and I got excited and lost my train of thought. But I just think that is an awesome idea. Make it a true traveling junk journal. Tina and I this weekend were working on stuff for the craft show. Our first one's in August. So with my daughter. And that kind of took up some of the... So I just want to layer what we can on here until you can't see any more of... I'll get some alcohol ink too, and that wetness is ripping the paper underneath, so have to make sure it dries in between. I want this to dry too because I can use that. So let me get another dry one if I can here. So let's take this. I want to say welcome to my new subscribers also. I've gotten a jump in subscribers. I think the last time I looked, I was at 322, and now I'm at like 344 or some crazy number like that. So I want to thank you. That's amazing. Okay, let's get the glue gun out. So please, or heat gun. So please, cover your ears. Okay, I don't know if that's completely dry, but let's put some ink on there now. Regular ink. This is Gathered Twigs. Just want to highlight the wrinkles. Just grunge it up. I'm going to spray some Distress Stain Tarnished Brass. Just give it some color. I also have Hickory Smoke. Can't get my ball to break loose. Oh, there's some darkness. Let's see how that looks. Should have probably put gloves on. Oops. Looks good. I like how that looks. Let me get a wet wipe out, see if I can wipe my fingers. So yeah, that's really starting to grunge up. I like that. Let's see if I can find some tissue paper that I would like to use on here. I don't think I have any grungy tissue paper, but you know what? Those envelope or those napkins, this might be too yellow. Yeah, I wanted it. Let's see here. Where's my tissue paper? See if I have any antique looking ink. Oh, this is pretty. Let's see if we can use this. It might be a little, we might be able to make that some grunginess. I think it's upside down. Yeah, let's. Oops. That's okay. Let's glue this up. This might be all we need for this one. Because I would like to put one of my cards on there. Gesso it up a little bit and put one of my cards on there. Because that makes it grungy looking also. Oh, and I ripped it. Let me try my other glue stick because sometimes that uses a wider. I don't have to use as much or wipe it as much. There we go. Oops, sorry. Keep ripping it. That's okay. That's what grunginess is about. Okay, let's do this here. I gotta figure out a way to get rid of that pink, so I think it will be alcohol ink. Okay, my fingers are all gluey now, so let me wipe them off before I. There we go. Get a white. Yeah, it looks like I'm gonna have to put some alcohol ink in there to get rid of that. That's okay. fold this over because I'm going to cover that anyway, so just give it some extra layering here. Because this will all be covered anyway. Am I on camera? That's good. Lost my pin. See if I can find one to put in there. There we go. Okay, so there's that. I do want to rough these edges up a little bit. Do this a little more. Knock down some of that whiteness. Okay. Now, I thought I had another one of these sitting on my desk, but we can use this one. It's fine. Let's that's coming off. It did not want to stick. So that's fine. I don't need it on there. Okay, I'm thinking right there would be pretty. Make this one squared and that not squared. So let's see. I'm gonna make sure it has enough glue on there to stay. Okay, try to get that squared. Since I wiped off some of that, let's do this again. Okay, I want to see if I can do some, get this to stick down. Might have to cut that a little bit. Let's get the scissors out. Yeah, let's do it that way. Pull it in a little bit. I want it grungy. Let's see if we can pull that in and get it to stick. It's gluey, so it should stick. Okay, let me get some alcohol ink. Let me get my alcohol ink and see if we can get that in there to change that color. I'm really loving how that turned out. I have different colors. Let's try coffee. Might have to put a couple coats on it so it will stay. Without coming off. See, it doesn't, and I have no way to go in there and rough that up. I'll have to think about this. Way to go in there and rough that up so it's not so shiny, because it's just gonna not stay. I do not believe. Yeah, see. Okay, you know what? I think I have a fingernail tool that will work, so I can do that on another day. But I would like to put, oh, they have to be right side up. Just a little collage down there. Let me, probably should only do 3 of them. Okay. Let's see. Oops. I like that. Okay, I like this honey, or this hickory smoke, because it's dark. I just want to put some splatters on it. Probably will not stay on the acetate, but that's okay. We'll wipe that off the acetate. There we go. Okay. Let me try that real quick so that we can start on the inside cover. Oh. says it's too hot, so we'll just hold on a minute. That one right there looks like it's the only one that's not dry, but let's. There we go. Okay, I want to put a book page here, and I want to see if, well, that won't quite fit. I was hoping, okay, maybe. Let's do, okay. When it does that, that's where you had glue. Well, you know what? I need a little bit more. Piece at the top, and I need a piece at the bottom. So that is what we are gonna do. Piece at the top. Doesn't need to be perfect. Can't get that to rip, so I'm going to cut it. And a piece at the bottom. Oh, come on. And then a piece at the bottom. In 2 days, I leave for South Carolina. I am excited to see my grandbaby. Not really a baby, he's 18, but still my grandbaby. Okay, I am going to glue these two pieces together to make it stronger. I know I'm gluing it down, and it's probably a waste, but I want to also ink it up, so I don't want it falling apart on me when I ink it up. And this is the paper from those journals that I just made. So let's ink up the edges. Sorry for reaching across to you. I just need a little ink. I'm putting vintage photo on it just to make it a little more aged. And then I'm going to glue it down. So the way I inked it was very important that I put the two pieces of paper together so that it did not rip. Because I do not need it ripping. Okay, now I have these things that Tina has made me that I would love to put in here. I know I went through all of that trouble, but I love these. I think I'm gonna ink those up too. Just crunch it. Okay. Let's put these elements over here or over here. And I'm thinking more like this so that you can see that. So let's see here. All of my wet wipes are wet and not dry. Beautiful. Sometimes I'm so hard on these things, inking them, that they come undone. Let's, ow. Hint, don't, or a tip, don't poke your fingers with your pins that go in the tip of your glue bottles. That hurts. Sometimes it draws blood. All right, so I will take care of this. I will tell you how I did it. Maybe show you back here how I did it, but so we did this today and that today. We did that on video, that on video. I did that off video, so still got a long way to go, but I want to thank you for joining me. I appreciate it, and y'all have a blessed evening. We'll see you on the flip side. Bye.